is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 9 of Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5. We are exactly where we were at the end of the last part, people. However, those astute of you will see that down in the bottom right hand corner there, I have got a shit pile of runes, people. We have 42,500 runes, people. Right, so off camera I've done a bit of grinding, people, thank you. So I was waiting for one of the videos of Elden Ring to render, actually, and I thought, right, well, while I'm waiting, I'll just do a bit of grinding. So this is what I've been doing. Now, while we're on with it, I mean, it's pretty much what I was doing in the end of the last part, but what we'll do is, I'm not going to spend them just yet, because I'm trying to figure out just how important. I realise that increasing intelligence has a major impact on what spells you can learn, so we need to invest in intelligence, but I do want to know what damage increase I'm getting from increasing intelligence as well. So basically what I've been doing is I'd rest at the campfire. This is just grinding, but we're going to see what damage we're doing before leveling up. So I've rested at the fire, come up, not fire, grace, site of grace, come up, pick up the mushrooms, come round, pick up the herbs, lock onto the first guy, and boom, let's go. Chop up, come around the side, home in on the second guy. So we're getting 139 by the looks of it. If that is a damage counter, which I assume it is. And on sort of every other, you can kill the deer if you want, but on every other one, well, it's ish, every other one ish, you'll get drops from one or two of them. And I'll show you, I've got a shit ton of stuff from doing this. And then I'll come back down and we would rest at the fire. Sight of grace, not fire, Steve. I'm never going to get used to it, am I? And then come back out and then go back up. So, as it is, you're getting, if you can find a spot like this. Now, a lot of people will call it a cop-out. I call it intelligent thinking, people. So, you've got a little safe haven, really. You've got a couple of enemies that are giving you 200 points a pop. And you've got a sight of grace right next to you. And you've got a few things that you can pick up on the way around. And you're getting loads of pickups from these guys as well. We've been increasing the discovery points as well as we go. So, right, I'm going to just see how many hits it takes to get him down, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it takes about 7 hits. Have a little sup. Yeah, 7. Okay. So in fact, we didn't get any pickups on that one, but sometimes you get 2 pickups, sometimes you get 1. And I have got shed tons of them. And then if I hadn't picked them on the way out, I'd pick that up, and I'd pick that up, and then I'd go back to the fire. And that's basically what I've been doing for about an hour and a half while the video was rendering. I've just been running around doing that. I could have killed those 2, gone up and killed the ones up there, gone up and killed the ones up there, but to be honest, it was just as quick to kill those 2, jump back down, kill those 2, jump back down. So if you are like me and fearful of dropping, you know, losing your runes, or in the old game Souls, find yourself a little spot like this where you're getting decent points off of enemies, but you know you can just sort of grind it out like that. And I would not normally hold on to this many runes / souls, because I'm only doing it for you guys, because I wanted to show you what I did with my points on camera. If I was doing it myself, I probably would have done, say, 10,000, then use those to level up, then do another 10,000, use those to level up, and so on, just to keep the interest up. So it was 7, wasn't it? So it was 7 hits. So if we do... should we do 2 intelligence, right? Well, here's what to look at, right? So when you look at your memorized spells, and we're using the glintstone spell stuff at the minute. So our character's built around glintstone spells. And that is all intelligence based, effectively. So we've got two memory slots, and we've got them both filled with 2 different spells. And if you look at the where is it? Yeah, attributes down at the bottom on the right hand side, right down at the bottom. We've got attributes required. The first one requires 10 intelligence and no faith and no arcane that is. And the second one needed 13 intelligence. So we're only 3 above that at the moment. So I'm sure there's going to be much more powerful spells than that, which are going to require more intelligence. So intelligence is definitely something we want to be leveling up. As is dexterity, because we are using dexterity is tied to the speed that you can cast spells at. Allegedly it doesn't get like super fast until you get over 25, I think, which we would just be shy of if we humped all that into dex, which we won't. However, they are inherently tied together anyway. Dexterity and intelligence are good to keep topping up. I'm concerned that I don't put points in strength and I find a sword that I want to use. Because that dagger, if you remember, required 10 strength. So there was a little part of me that thought we should just stick 2 points in strength. It does give us 2 points on our right damage, on our right sword, on our right hand weapon 2. So there's sort of a bunch of places. With the 43,000 or 45,000 points, whatever we've got, 43,000. It's 8. We've got 8 level ups. So, you know, we just need to spread them out. But endurance is also tied to spell casting, because with it's the blue bar and the green bar both go down when you're casting spells, and you also need your endurance for dodging and blocking and that sort of stuff. Our endurance is very low. We are, however, very lightweight in everything we've got, so it's all to do with the poise, which is in that middle section. And poise is based on what armor you're wearing versus what kit you're wearing and that sort of stuff. All kind of comes together in that. It kind of like poise is to do with how they can knock you off balance and all that sort of stuff, and it's all kind of balancing out your stats and your armors. So there's a fair bit to think about, but for us at the moment, and I've got a bit more in depth there than I planned to be fair, at the moment we want to see just how much of a difference a couple of intelligence make, because we'll put those in anyway, because we're going to need extra points in intelligence. So we're going to put 2 in there for now. I'm going to come back down and confirm it, and we're going to see just how much of a difference it might have made. If it's not made any, then fine. We can assume that it's just going to make a difference on learning more powerful spells later on. Don't have to pick these herbs up. I mean, I've just been doing it for the sake of it. It's all stuff I can sell or whatever later on, I assume. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think that was actually worse, people. So we've put 2 intelligence in, and actually seems worse than it was before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not changed it. So that spell has not got any stronger with pummeling 2 intelligence in. So I can only assume that the real power comes from learning the more powerful spells and possibly a better staff. But, you know, I would have expected 2 intelligence points to have made a difference there in damage, but it's not. I think what it might have done it may have been using a little bit less in the way of focus points. Possibly. Just let me try that out. We are actually, for those people that are fed up with seeing me at this location, we are going to go somewhere else after this. I hadn't actually decided where, but we'll go back to the top land and we'll have a little look at something new, and we'll come back to this later on. So normally with 7 hits, I wouldn't have enough to take out the second guy. Right, so it's exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think it's any different. Like, I literally pretty sure that's not going to be enough to finish this guy off. Yeah, it's not enough. So, as far as I'm concerned, those intelligence points are only helping us learn better spells. But I did a little bit of reading up. I didn't do any sort of cheating as such. I just read up on what the stats were meant to do. And so far as I could tell, everything was telling me that intelligence would increase the damage of my spells. But I think what they're meaning is it increases the power of the spells you can learn. Because that didn't make any difference to our spell casting, that. So I'm kind of glad I didn't pummel 4 points into it straight off the bat. I mean, that goes up attack power. You know, you have to go up 3 to get any more on it. To be fair, it's possible the 2 we put in didn't take it. I'd have to watch the video back to see what that did, but it's possible that the 2 points we put in didn't take up that middle stat there that turned blue, the 30. 29 to 30, but I feel like someone's told me before that that's attack power or physical power, not magic power in the middle there. So, you know, I think for now we're going to go for... I want to take my vigor up to over 500. I mean, there's an argument that says don't, because actually healing doesn't actually fill the bar anyway now. If we take that to 15, we've got 6 left. Mind was your focus points. This was tempting because actually, if you look at the stat below HP in the middle there that's turned blue, if we go up there, it goes up 3 at a time. So we could actually get an extra 6 points in the magic bar, which would be very useful. As we know that the power isn't going up, the amount of FP we've got would be extremely useful. And then endurance. Yeah. The only way we get any decent jump in endurance is to use the rest of the points. Which means we haven't upped the strength in case we find a sword we like and we can't quite put it on. And we've not upped our dexterity either. So, yeah, it's a difficult one. I mean, that was a lot of points just to get... Well, we've done 2 already on intelligence, so that should see us right for learning some more spells above where we are. We've got a level 13 spell on just now, and it is pretty decent, so that's another 5 levels above it. Strength. I feel like I want to put 2 in strength, you know. I feel like mind is already quite high, but... Should we leave vigor? Let's leave vigor. Stick 1 in there. Yeah, so it's a difference of 3 though, isn't it, if I take it out of that one? Well, if we do 1-2 endurance, that takes it from 91 to 94. And we'll get our strength to 12 just in case we pick up a sword that we fancy. And then after that, we'll just see where we're at. I just got this feeling I'm going to pick up a sword and I'm going to really want it and I won't be able to put it on. And then watch this now. Watch it be a dexterity of 18 on the fucking sword I pick up because it's a light sword. The strength one seems to be for the sort of higher end stuff. The more heavy stuff for the strength ones. Pole arms and that sort of stuff. Maybe claymores and stuff. But that dagger we picked up certainly wanted at least 10. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's commit to it. I also did read that the you're not. I think after it said after the second boss, but I mean, depending on what direction you go in, that could be fucking anything. I think it's the second story boss is what it was aiming at. I think it does say that actually, but to be honest, I've not even been able to tell what story and what isn't at the moment. You can apparently respec with a specific item, so you won't be tied to it all. You will be able to respec, which I'm pretty sure is something you couldn't do in the other Souls games. Right, we're going to lock this in. I'm just going to double check there's nothing else that I wanted. We've got 2 more in intelligence. Dexterity is at 16. We're happy with that. 2 more strength in case we find a sword. We've got a bit more green and a bit more blue. I'm just curious as to what the next jump is. Oh, it's 100 FP. Yeah. 1 more level up would have been nice, wouldn't it? tell you what, let's risk coming down to 11 strength. Mind you, I only put one... Yeah, of course, the other problem is it's not just FP, though, because every time you cast a spell... Well, I suppose we probably won't be able to fill it anyway, to be fair. The flask probably won't fill the FP meter. It might do, but... No, stick with your plan, Steve. Stick with your plan. 12, 10... Yeah, okay. We'll stick with that. We've just gone from... So basically, by just grinding out about an hour and a half, maybe, we've gone from level 23 to level 31, which is pretty decent. And there we go. The other thing to mention is that if you look at my items now, the items that they were dropping regularly up there were... so you'll notice we've got... I mean... A lot of these are full, so they're going straight to... Oh no, that's going to put it in the chest. That's what that's saying. I mean, look at all the herbs we've been picking up. That's those mushrooms I was picking up every time we went up there. The melted mushrooms. We've got 229 of them. We've got loads of the Dukist herba, which is what we were picking up there as well. So just you can see just how much grinding I was doing there because of the amount of those I've got. They are... Also, the ones that those have been the ones that have been lying around more in all the other areas as well. To be fair, a budding horn was something they kept dropping, which is a crafting item, and the beast bones were dropping regularly. There's 79 of those. So those were dropping a bit less frequently, the budding horns, but they were dropping. I think we got a beast liver at one point as well, but you know the thin beast bones was another one. And what else we got? I think this is for strengthening your stuff, isn't it? Yeah. There was some, yeah, axes. They kept dropping these jawbone axes, which require 14 strength. This is why I was kind of nervous about strength, because okay, they're probably a heavier weapon, but I feel like a standard sword. I mean that standard sword is 8. We were on 10, and it was only requiring a dex of 10, so I feel like a dex of 16 is probably alright. So I'm hoping that we've done wise there for the next sword that we find. Got 2 short swords now, haven't I? So those axes, I mean we could probably store them, to be fair. I'm not sure if you reach a shop if it's going to look in your store or not. Just stick it all in there. I'm not sure if it has any detriment to carrying the stuff around either. Oh yeah, that they were dropping a lot of dwelling arrows. Look how many I've got. I've got 99, which is maxed out in my inventory, and there's another 40, another 46 in the... Well, 99 there, 15 in the socket, equipped, and dwelling is 46 in the chest. So, when you pick stuff up when it's full, it just goes straight to chest anyway, so you're as well just... I think we'll probably stick that in the chest for now, because we don't need that. And yeah, that was another thing they were dropping a lot of, the great horned headband. Obviously we'll hang on to them because it must give us some runes when we sell them. And the body, yeah, it was giving us pretty much the full outfit. These and the legs as well. The fur raiment. Decent... yeah, all the magic protection goes down, and the physical is probably not as great either. So, there's the boots to go with. Probably not going to wear those either, or those for that matter, or that for that matter. So there you go. That's pretty much it. We could probably leave the rest of it for now. Right, we're good to go, people. Whether or not we're with all of that, let's see how much better off we might be Just kill these two guys again. Just see how we feel. Maybe enough FP now to take this guy out. What do we think? Oh, might be a bit shy. No, we've got it. Yeah. So we wouldn't have to top up as early. So we've made a bit of a boon there. So that was with me putting it in mind. We've now got enough. I should have topped up actually before. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll go back to the fire. Sight of Grey Steve. Okay. Let's crack on, shall we? Jesus Christ, that was about 20 minutes of me talking your ear off. Anyway, I hope that's of use to somebody. Just to see how you can get sort of Ubered up a little bit in certain areas. I mean, to be fair, it's not making us Uber as such. It's making us able to wear and use the kit that we want to use. And also giving us a bit more green bar, a bit more blue bar, and that sort of stuff so far anyway. And a little bit extra damage on the old Steve. I was going to swing my sword there. And a little bit more damage on things like, you know, your melee weapons. I mean, we're probably getting a bit more out of the broadsword now. Long sword even. Short sword even. Right. Shall we crack on? Well, we're going to go somewhere else. Yeah, Worshipper's Woods is how we found Siofra Riverbank, wasn't it? That's where the bear was, I think. So let's go to... Is that where we started? The grave? Yeah. I'm just going to go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm curious about the graveyard I ran away from. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Right. I think we've come back a bit too far, to be fair. Oh yeah, that actually rises you up, doesn't it? Yeah, we've come a little bit too far back here, people. I was trying to remember. There was a graveyard where all the skeletons started coming out, and I was like, "Oh fucking hell, we don't want to be there." What am I doing? Keep thinking I have to go there too. That's the Cave of Knowledge. That's the first step. Yeah, let's go to the first step. It's only 6 seconds, people. It's not even that, I don't think. Here we go. Yeah, it's not feeling quite as sticky as it did the first time I played it, so that patch must have kicked in a little bit, I think. Need to watch here actually, because I have got 6,300 points, but I think we need about 11,000 now, if memory serves. Just check that before we go. Is this guy saying anything new? I don't think we've been where he's told us to go.
Set off, I should think.
Yes, I've been gone for days, my friend. Days, weeks even. Yeah, the big horse guy is over there, isn't he? Oh, there's a church over there. Go and check that out. Don't think we went over to the left, did we? We went right last time. tumbleweed just floating around there. I like it. What lurks in that place over there? Can we actually go over there? Can we go down there to the beach? Well, this is certainly new. Let's go down and have a look at this. Holy fucking shite. Who's that? Well, he looks like he's not going to be particularly friendly. The fuck? Why can't I hear? Oh, what the fuck is happening? Ow! I just used the wrong fucking button to roll. What was that all about? Oh, he's got fucking well angry, look. Oh, he's gone down. I don't even know what you were, my friend, but holy shit. Yeah, so our FP bar doesn't get filled up with that flask anymore. Well, not full, I mean. It still gets your heart pumping when you meet a big fecker like that, I tell you. Heart's racing. Wow. It really is like a land of awe, you know what I mean? Like, everywhere you look, you're kind of like, what the fuck's down there? And, ooh, hello. Or you walk around a corner, it's like, holy shit, a cave. Or, seriously, Steve? It was a waste of... Rune. Oh, we've got 7,000 now. Still got a bit of a boost from that big guy. So, obviously, with the more you level up, the more points it takes to level up to the next one. Yeah, he's looking about to jump up there, is he? Oh, nice. Hang on a minute. I feel like I'm able to do that on the bottom one, but I can't seem to do it on... There we go. I need to hold the jump button down longer, I think. Before I do my second jump, that is. I mean, if you're on your horse, I suppose there's always the option of just fecking off really quickly, isn't there, if you run into something you don't want to fight. But well, if this doesn't smell like a fucking boss is going to drop down, I don't know what does. Look at that. Fucking hell. There's a massive fucking building on the end of that thing up there, look. Jesus Christ. Photo opportunity. That's incredible. Yeah, what are those? That smells to me like there's something invisible walking around. Fuck. Like follow the white footprints, look. Wonder what these are all about. Feels like something's walking around, isn't it? Following the footsteps of something invisible, surely. Okay. Oh, hello. Why is there a bonfire? Who's this? It does feel like an enemy, to be fair. Ah, you fucker. Holy shit, he was angry. Strip of white flesh. Oh, thanks very much. These little butterflies hanging around the bonfire. Acquire materials. Smouldering butterfly. Nice. Guy was just sitting there minding his own business. No wonder he was angry. He just shoved my sword in his back. Yeah, actually, I have weird recollections of fucking sea creatures and water creatures in some game or other like this, where you just get... Don't disturb the water. I'd be interested to know what that is. Probably the first game I've ever played that's made me feel like a knight on a horse, you know, like a proper knight. I realise I'm playing like more as a mage, but... These guys leave us alone. If we leave them alone, I don't know. With that shield on me back, I'm feeling a bit like Knights of the Templar kind of thing at the minute. Didn't seem to get a huge amount of points from that big guy. I think I made harder work of him than it should have been. Alright, who are these guys? Don't seem to be causing too much of a problem, do they? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to regret not coming off this fucking thing, aren't I? That'll learn you. Yeah, I mean, we're at this sort of beginning enemies here. I shouldn't really be worrying about them too much. You'd be braver, Steve. I'm only worried because I've now got 7,800 points there, which is, I don't know, maybe 3,000 away from a level up or something. It's going to be another one of those guys over there, isn't there? Actually looks like an archer. I can't actually thingy on them. Can I speak to them? Yeah, I can't lock onto them.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
Nomadic merchant. Oh, nice. No idea. I'm just calling this place beach. I've no idea what the... Can I sell from my... Right, that's disappointing. You can't sell from your stash. Although, we've got a bit of coin, though. He sells a broadsword and a bow and a small round shield. Yeah, so he's more a dex type character, isn't he? Well, bow and short sword type character. But that I don't think we'd ever use a bow though, would we? There's no point when we've got magic. Stone digger troll. Note stone digger trolls. Note land squirts. Number of this item. This. No, it doesn't tell you what they are, does it? I mean, we've already killed the stone digger troll, or a big one. I don't know why you would want those. Do they give you? I don't know. Don't know why you would want those. Right, I don't think you've got anything I need at the moment, my friend, apart from I'll probably regret buying one of these. Alleviates build-up of sleep, yeah. Blood loss. Cures poison.
All done? Well, be on your way then.
Yeah. Of all the merchants in all the towns, you were probably the one I didn't really want. Can we get the butterflies while we're here? It's a very thin donkey. No, it's not a donkey, is it? It's got... Oh, yeah, it is. Donkey type creature. Well, there's the island over there. I guess it is possible that you have to wait for the tide to go out. Like, you know, wait till night time or something. Or it's possible it's shallow enough to walk across. It's not though, is it? It's deep water, that. Or there's a particular place to cross, but it doesn't look like it. If you look in the water, the shallow bit ends and it just goes really deep. What are these badges? Are they just... You don't have to swipe those actually, just running over them will do the job, innit? Holy fuck. That was a lot of focus points spent for the sake of 16. Oh, hello, you get something out of them, though. Hefty beast bone. Alright. We've got a lot of light ones. Might be worth killing another one just to get the... If they drop them every time, that is. Maybe. Oh, glass shard. Oh, hello, fucking hell. Oh, fucking skeletons. Right, okay. Oh, hang on, I can jump up there with the horse. No, I'm not so bothered about scallywags now because I know how to deal with them. Just wondering if these things are any easier. I bet it fucking jumps. I bet he jumps on my face and fucking sucks all the blood out of me or something if I go near it. He's fucking coming for me, isn't he? Little badger. Knows that I killed his mate, that's what it is. Seriously? No. Got my Uber shield now, buddy. Now that little guy really wants to have a go at me, like. Yeah, I don't like the look of him at all. They're fucking well strong, aren't they? Gold pickled fowl foot. Right, what time are we on, people? 46 minutes! Loads of time. Well, we could try jumping up there. What could possibly go wrong, eh? Hang on a minute. Can we use that boat? Nah, it's a bit trashed, isn't it? I wouldn't want to use it if it worked. Yeah, well, this is going to be a jump and a jump to... I don't know where to, though. Last thing we want to do is jump into the fucking abyss. The fuck am I going? The fuck? Well, there's all those souls gone. I don't understand what the horse bit's all about at the minute. Like, I can't turn in midair, so what is the purpose of it? I'm not sure what the purpose is. Well, it's saying that my souls are back here somewhere. Which is probably right. Because we probably fell somewhere into the water over here. Will it put the souls back somewhere obtainable or no? Oh, you're kidding me. It's put them on the jump itself. Blimey. Not going to make that, are we? Nope. Fucking hell. Really? Well, how do I... I don't know how to stop a jump either, which is a bit... Ah, right, okay. So the idea is to get us back up here. Oh, for fuck's sake, shouldn't pick the souls up. I thought we did. God damn it. I don't seem to be... I mean, I was tapping triangle as I did it. Nah, she's not picking him up. I'm mashing triangle, but nothing's happening. Is it possible I can come off of the horse while I'm on it? Dude, why are you there? Excellent. Right, you can actually stop on these things then. Well, that's awesome. I think we kind of finished with the beach anyway, so that's worked out well. Well, we're going to go up and have a look at that churchy bit, weren't we? See what's going on up there. Looks like a wee pickup over here. A few of them, in fact. It's a fair point, actually. How many fragments have we got? Look how beautiful it is. Well, we've got 4 of the little ones. That's 2, 4, 6, 800. So it's going to be not going to be anywhere near a level up that, don't think. Pretty sure it's about 11,000 or something we need for a level up just now. There's a castle on the mountain there. Might be the castle he's telling us to go to be fair. I feel like I rode past a glowy thing. Alright. I feel like this is stuff I should have looked at when I first came into the world. I kind of went for a very sort of sneaky route round to the side, didn't I? I think that's where he's telling us to go, up to that castle there. And there's the wee church. Mind you, to be fair, that might have been... No, it can't have been. I was going to say that might be part of what we were at before when we ended up at the top, but I don't think it is. That was a statue. Is it? It looks like a statue that might come alive. Oh, what? That looks like some sort of king or something. Be better off of the horse to examine that, I think, Stephen. Photo opportunity, innit? Guide and gatekeeper for who's returning to the routes. Sorry, for those returning to the routes. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the routes. Oh, right. Seems to have activated something. Huh. What's that doing then? Right, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's just go and have a look at the cathedral. Oh, there's a bonfire down here, which will mean either someone to kill or someone to sell stuff to or buy stuff from. Looks like it might be a merchant. They've got a little red outfit and a donkey. Yeah, it looks like a merchant actually. Might be our kind of merchant as well. They've got the old red shiz on. Church of Ellah. Under my umbrella, Ellah. Oh, hello. That's a blacksmith's forge there, I think you'll find, which I've completely walked past at the beginning of the game. Oh, people. How do I do it, people? How do I always manage to miss the very basic stuff at the beginning of the game? It's like I go out of my way. I go out of my way to miss the very, very first things you should do in a game. Looks like Santa from here.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Wow. About Kale. Let's look at what... yes.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
I bet his mate's name is Dover. See what I did there? Hey, anyone ever been on a ferry? Recommendation?
You know, if you can spare the rooms, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
Aha. So, now a torch would be handy in a cave. Very dark places some of these caves we go into. Chain gauntlet. Chain gauntlets? They don't look like chain gauntlets. More heavy armour, that. Cracked pot. Crafting kit. Oh, it's not too bad. Crafting kit's only 300. Enables the practice of item crafting. Well, we're definitely going to buy that then. So that all that stuff we've been picking up, we should be able to do something with some of it now in there. I'm not sure the telescope's worth it. What are these here? Missionary cookbook. Expands. I thought we had a missionary cookbook already. 0 of 1. No, we don't. We picked up a cookbook of some description. Expands crafting repertoire. I'm sure we've picked up a cookbook. Almost positive of it, people. Waypoint Runes. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Oh, right, so you can travel... What? Waypoint Runes? I thought you can travel from anywhere on the map anyway, so I suppose... I know what it is, yeah. So no matter where you are, if you've got a waypoint rune, you could travel from anywhere that you are on the map to under the Site of Grace. I assume that's what that's going to be. I just want to come out for a sec, and I want to have a look at our...
Morning to heart.
Thank you.
You've made an excellent choice.
That's kind of you to say so. You will need cracked pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will remain. Alright, okay. Let me just check my inventory. I'm sure we had a... Well, that's mind-boggling. Because I've seen this before. Unless I was looking at it at the other guy's shop, and that's what I'm thinking of. With the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding the cookbooks, yeah. Right, well, before we do any of that, let me just see what's going on with this here. Strengthening, here we go. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've not found a decent bloody sword, and I'm going to waste these runes on this sword. But With the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at a smithing table. Somewhere in the lines between a blacksmith can make the armaments even stronger, yeah. So, that's, yeah, see, sorcery scaling. Absolutely. But how many stones have I got? I've got smithing stones, I've got 12. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough. Yeah, to do 3, it's 6 of 6. So pretty much everything I've got is going to do the... it's going to do the wand and not the sword. Well, I guess that's not so bad though. It's going to take sorcery scaling up to 122. Yeah, the shield can be done as well, but that's for attack power. Oh, so really that's to do with parry, isn't it, really, I think? Yeah, it's a bit disappointing I won't have anything for the sword, but I think it's wiser to do the staff because I'm using it more than the sword. Armament cannot be strengthened any further at a smithing table. Oh, really? Oh, right, yeah. No, it did it, but... Yes, we've only got 1 stone left. But that's our wand well sorted out, isn't it? Or staff, I should say, not wand. Hey! I didn't even notice the bloody... Site of Grace. Through your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace you discover. This is probably one of the first ones I was meant to find. However, there are some dungeons and other areas that this cannot be done. That's marvellous, that is. So, with the monies, we've got loads of monies left. We could probably buy a cracked pot or 2.
Still going to purchase something?
Yeah. So, I might purchase a... Is this... You only have to buy this once, presumably. Be useful in a cave. 70. See, that shield. If I'd come across that shield earlier, I would have taken that shield, wouldn't I? Oh, no, would I? Yeah, I would. Yeah, because the wooden... I only had 43 protection on the first one. So technically, that should have been the first shield that we found with 76 protection on it. Then the wooden one with 80 odds. And then the one we've got now, which is... 100. Yeah, the wooden one we bought, didn't we? So, yeah, that would have been the second shield that we would have... Well, the first shield I would have bought. Cracked pot. So if we buy 3 of them, we'll always have 3 cracked pots, but whatever we use them for will be done. By the sounds of it. Well, the cookbooks might be an idea. I mean, we might as well spend these points while we're on with it, mightn't we? Expands crafting repertoire. Expands crafting repertoire. Expands crafting well, they all do. So, why do we need all of them? So, I've just bought one. And it's telling me in that one that I don't have any. Number held, none.
Goodbye.
Is it because when you... Maybe when you pick them up, it just knows that you've learned it. You don't have to do anything. No, there they are there. Yeah, well, I can't do anything with them. So it just means that because you've got one, you know it. Leave selected. Oh, right. Oh, right. You actually have to use it when you actually make something. Is that what it is? So we've got our crafting kit, and then we've got our recipes that we need to... Well, that's Armourer's Cookbook. Yeah, I knew we'd pick something up. The Armourer's Cookbook we've got 6 of. So what the hell? Is that for making daggers and stuff then? So I think we need to equip it. Oh no, wait a minute. Item crafting. There it is. The Armourer's one might make arrows and stuff like that then. So we can make a fire pot. A holy water pot. A roped holy water pot. And a roped fire pot. So it feels like... Yeah, throw behind to inflict fire damage. Throw behind to inflict holy damage. Throw at enemies to inflict fire damage. So it uses mushroom and smouldering butterfly. Alright. Number held 2. Alright, does it not just say, why can't I just make more than one? Make how many? I can't go up and down for some reason. Alright, okay. Maybe I could before, but I just didn't realise. So I've made a whole bunch of those, looks like. We can make these. Emits a faint light. Shines with coloured blah. On horseback, feed to torrent to restore HP. Alright. Roa fruit that you turn into raisins. Ah, there you go. So we'll make 10 of them. Oh, you can make the summoning thing yourself. Very good. Right, okay. Well, we're sorted out with that now, aren't we? This is all stuff I should have done right at the beginning without any shadow of a doubt. Blimey, we're way over the hour mark there, people. Well, I hope that's been of help to somebody. So... that should have a fairly significant impact on the damage we're doing with our magics. Well, I don't see any reason why we don't... well, I've got 3 and 3 right enough. I've already got full everything. That's because... yeah, it's because we died, didn't we? And then we got our souls back. Well, that's excellent, that is. Well, you know what happened there, though? At the beginning of the game... I saw that big fecker on the horse, the big golden guy wandering about, and I thought, right, I'm not going to go straight down the path then. I'll go, and I picked going to the right, instead, which we were facing this way. I picked going to the right, which was over that way. And we've ended up going the completely opposite direction to what should be, I think, the very first place you pitch up. However, had we turned up here first, yeah, okay, might have got a funky shield to do us for a while, but we wouldn't have been able to do anything here because we didn't have any of the stones to upgrade with. However, now I'll be very interested to see what damage this fecker's doing, without any shadow of a doubt. Well, there you are, folks. Fantastic place to wrap things up. Right at a site of grace, he calls it the right thing. Well, I hope all of that was of use to people. A little bit of a slow end there and a slow start, but there was a lot. I feel a lot in there for someone who might not know a lot about these games or are looking for ways to, you know, get a quick way to get some points into the stats and, you know, even know how to level up your swords and stuff. I mean, all of this would be completely foreign to me if people hadn't shared these sort of things with me in Dark Souls 1. You know, Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, I walked past the blacksmith just like I've walked past this, and I was using the same longsword for, oh, God knows how long, until someone told me, for the love of God, please go to the blacksmith, he's over there, and you'd walk past him several times. So, you know, very handy. I hope it's been handy to someone anyway. So there you are, folks. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Fantastic. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5. And I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.